that far away from
Woo! That was a good one. Oh, there's a shark in there, but also a lot of crabs. Oh, this is a lot more like what we're used to seeing. Have a go back. G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Here with Lindsay today.
back again.
And I'm happy to announce that it is that time of the year. And that time of the year refers to only one thing. The crab pots are in the boat. It is blowing an absolute gale, so it means Lindsay and I are going crabbing. We're going to chuck the pots in. We've had a heap of rain recently, which is good for muddies, also good for sandies, flushes them out of the systems, and we're going to try and get a feed of sandies tonight, aren't we?
I hope so.
Now we're going to do the old chuck them at dusk, pick them up at dawn trick. So 12-hour set, essentially. And look, with a bit of luck, our first feed of crab for the summer will be inbound first thing tomorrow morning.
I'd be good.
Mate, I'm feeling very confident. This is textbook conditions for us.
It is. If there's one thing we know, it's crabbing in these conditions.
It is foul weather crabbing. But we're going to poke out the front here. We'll show you what we're up against. It's going to be some deadliest catch sort of crabbing today. But it'll be a bit of fun, and I reckon the crabs will be on the move. So thanks for joining us. So have a go at what we're dealing with. Have a go at the colour of this water. You drink it if you're chasing a cup of tea.
Bass fishing.
You could definitely go bass fishing. We've had a lot of rain recently, which is great for crabbing. So, you know, it's probably not ideal for some forms of estuary fishing, but for crabbing, it is red hot. We probably should be chasing muddies, but I don't feel like getting all my pots stolen in a night. So, start of summer.
Or sleeping on your pots.
Yeah, or sleeping like 5 metres away with them so no one else steals them. But, oh, here we go, there's that wind. Yeah, good.
Is that the way you're turning?
Nah, it's turning it for us. Bit of swell up the front here. That's just good fun, that is. Well, ladies and gents, it's a bit nautical. A bit of up and down. It's actually not as bad as we thought, but still a bit of fun. So much so that got Lindsay as skipper. He's going to kind of hold us in position and move us up the set, and I'm going to chuck the pots in. Now, 2 people, we're going to set 8 pots, all in the same area, just so they're easier to find in the morning. Cover a bit of ground. Yeah, pretty stock standard. Now, like I said, I've got a smorgasbord of bait here. A lot of people have different theories when it comes to bait. Stinky stuff, chicken, I reckon fresh. So these are freshly frozen from recent trips. It's a big snapper frame. And pot number 1, well, that would have been not ideal if I forgot to close the top off. That'd have been a bit embarrassing, but pot number 1's ready to rock and roll. Wave, oh good. Ah! See, I told you it was going to be deadliest catch. Pot number 1. Oh, I'm feeling confident. Feeling confident, skipper.
I like this.
How's that? They got a smorgasbord. If you're going to catch tasty crabs, you've got to use tasty fish to catch them. It's the new rules. Did you chuck a waypoint down?
Yep.
My man. The old snapper frame. I know there's going to be a lot of wind in the mic there, guys, but look, we're dealing with it too. It does make it easy. You have all your stuff ready to rock and roll up where you're setting. It just makes the whole process streamlined, especially in these conditions. Hate to be doing it solo. That would suck. Alright, how are we looking there, Skip? Ready to go? Pot number 2. Whole kingy frame in that one. Big smell, big crabs. Particularly if you are going to leave them out overnight, you may as well have a big bait out there.
Yeah.
No point running out of scent an hour in. Good to go. Pot number 3. Pot number 4. Ready to roll? Yeah. Do you have the bait on the bottom or on the top?
If you got a pocket, I go top. I generally go top.
You have the bait on top? I usually go the bait down the bottom. Well, there's a bit of controversy. Lindsay runs his bait on top, so I'm going to do this next 4 bait on top. What we're referring to is how you...
Splitting our 4 pots each with some kind of... What was it last time?
I don't know, I think bait. It was bait. But this one, going bait on top, not the bottom like I usually do. We'll see. Rightio, we ready?
Yep.
Pot 5.
The only problem with doing the 4 pots this way is you might not be able to lift them in with the amount of crabs they'll have in.
Oh, steady. Steady, that's a lot of banter for a top baiter. Rightio. Pot number 6.
Away from the last pot, and it's not that far away from the...
Woo! That was a good one. Oh, we almost went crabbing on the deck just then. Sporting. Oh. Good out.
In the...
How are we going with spray now? Good to go? Well, pot 7. This is my first time copping breakers in the boat for crabbing. Yay! Well guys, I don't know what you can even see anymore through the lens, but this is the last pot. It's pretty sporting out here. It's going to be fun in the morning. It's going to be fun sorting. But for a feed of tasty crabs, well and truly worth it. How are we looking, Skip?
A little bit short.
Little bit short. Easy. When you're ready. Lucky last.
See you in 12 hours.
See you in 12 hours. Well mate, that was about, I reckon, 5 knots. 5 knots less than an ordeal.
Yeah.
That was getting pretty fun. We've got 2 nice waves over the front, which I think I got on camera, so you'll be able to see that. But it looks good out there. I'm feeling very confident. I reckon we start making predictions. What is number of legal bucks?
I'm going over bag.
Over bag. See, I'm going the bag. I'm going, so you're allowed 20 each. I'm going 40.
Yeah, I feel like a mid to high 40s.
Mid to high, we're both very confident. This could go so poorly. Get out there, none. Get 4 jennies. But nah, that was pretty sporting conditions. It's probably going to be exact same in the morning, but with the added incentive of tasty crabs. Yeah. So fingers crossed that is the case. Otherwise, we got wet for nothing. Well, ladies and gents, that's where we leave you for the night. If you're planning on being a time traveller and travelling back in time, please don't steal our pots. If you're watching this, too late. You missed your chance.
And also, if you're going to, well played, because that would be a rough run at night.
Yeah, wear a raincoat because it's rough, very rough. Anyways, we'll see you bright and early in the morning. Well, happiest of mornings to you guys. It's that deep-seated excitement that comes with pulling crab pots that we're currently in the middle of. The wind is still up. We're going to get a flogging this morning. We've actually got rain pants, rain jackets on because yesterday we got really wet. But I don't know, there's something primal about pulling crab pots, throwing cast nets and pulling crab pots.
The anticipation.
The anticipation. We've already made our predictions, so look, now it's time to fulfill them. I've got a big esky because I'm that confident. I've got ice and we've got enthusiasm.
Yes.
And the only thing that's going to dampen that is the big rain cloud that's on the horizon to go with the wind and the swell. So,
yep.
Yeah, actually it'll probably be pretty effective at dampening it too. But it's not raining yet, so we're going to go pull some pots and see how we go. Righto, pot number 1 is just in front of us. It's going to be a bit of an ordeal in this weather again, but predictions, how many first pot?
Dozen.
Oh, Dozen straight off the bat.
Maybe not a dozen keepers.
No, we're talking, it's only strictly keepers.
Okay, 7.
I'll be happy with 4. 4 keepers and we'll warm up from there. Yeah, it's go time. Deadliest catch style. The first float. Hopefully gives a bit of an indication of what's going on. This is definitely teamwork. Having someone that can miss a gaff shot like that, wow. How many did you say?
Oh, I think 7.
7, okay. Feels heavy.
Very Come on.
I see blue. Oh, not much blue. Is that a muddy?
That is a mud crab.
Wow. I was definitely expecting a lot more. We got a Jenny mud crab. Always like to have a big tub that you can just shake him into and deal with him from there. Rightio. Oh, we've got one. One, possibly a 2. We'll get rid of this girl. Wow! She's not stoked. Big muddy. There you go. See you, love. No, we've got 2. That's all right. 2 out of the first pot. 2 sangers. Could have been a lot worse. There wasn't much going on in that pot. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work from here though to get to 40. Righto, 12. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. I think we got 4. Yeah, 4. 4, couple of Jennies. There's not that many numbers, is there? Rightio, so we got a couple of Jennies here, guys. Obviously they got the large flap. These ones got berries, so I get them straight back. They're gonna make next year's crabs. The easy way to pick them straight out of the pot is they're heaps less colourful. The bucks are all pretty with their colours, whereas the females are a bit more on the dull side. Well, we had to just throw our first one back. Okay, that's 1. You definitely have to be. Yeah, he's a goodie. There's a good buck. This is obviously a crab measuring tool, guys. Sand crabs are inside notch to inside notch, and if it doesn't fit between them, it's game on. So we have 5 crabs. Got a nice ice slurry here that slows them down real quick. Very humane way to knock them over as well. 5. We need a lot of crabs out of the next couple. You know what it is. These are all the top. The top loads. That's all right. I'll just pull him from the front. Pot number 3, guys. Pot number 3. That's looking a bit better from the start. There we go. Oh no, still low numbers. At least we're not striking out. And that's a good sandy too, that one. So a couple of Jennies here as well. They can go back. This guy's out at risk of not being sold. Yes, mate, I think we got 3 here. We got 3. That's all right. We're going quality. Yeah. But we're almost out of the range of the top bait on top pots, so it's going to get crazy from here. And that's a big sandy. That's a goodie. That's a goodie.
That's all right.
You guys just, everyone relax in there. Oh, to get it even more exciting, guys, we're about to get rained on. So we're getting wet from the above and below. And we're a long way off hitting 40.
Yeah.
Pot number 4, we're 8 crabs down. We need a big turnaround. Ah, it's all right. We need a big turnaround. I don't know if that's the turnaround that we're looking for. Oh. Ugh. So there's 3 jennies and 1 possible buck. We're getting worse. Okay, we got 1. We still haven't donutted on a pot, so that's good. Righto, pot number 5. This is also the first of the bait on the bottom pots. So prepare for crabs. Everyone get ready. Oh, there's a shark in there, but also a lot of crabs. Lindsay?
Yeah?
What's going on, bruh?
This is a better spot.
Righto. Well, that's a bit of a mixed bag. We've got our flake, we've got our crab. That's a little whaler. As per tradition, Lindsay has to stick his finger in there.
How's that one going to release?
I think he'll shoot off fine. We'll release him.
Oh!
Yep, no, he's powered off.
Beautiful.
Powered off. That's a proper pot, this one. Yeah, he was very strong. Michael Phelps of the shark world, they call him. Ugh. Oh, this is a lot more like what we're used to seeing. Good numbers of jennies, good numbers of bucks, and all just because we set the pots properly. Yes, that's 1. Let go of my rag. I've just a spot for you to chill out. That's 2, 3, 8, 9. I don't think this guy's gonna go. No, and that's a jenny. That's a 9 pot.
That's more what I was thinking.
Do apologise, guys, there's probably going to be water on the lens here. There's not a great deal I can do about it, I'm sorry. It's raining, it's windy.
Can't turn that rain off?
I can't turn it off just yet. Well, we missed filming 1 pot. The rain got a bit bad and I didn't hear the battery go off, but we got another 6 on that last pot. So here's a quick look at the esky. We have a total of 23 crabs at the moment. We're going a lot better now. It's probably got something to do with how the pots were set. But no, we've got some really nice sandies there. They're all chilling down nicely. But yeah, that last pot was a 6er. We've got 2 pots left. I'm going to see 1, there's 2. Oh no. No, we've got a couple.
But a bit lighter on.
Bit lighter on there, looks like 3 bucks there. Well, that was a 3 pot.
26.
26. We need 4 out of this last one to crack the 30. I don't think it's too much to ask. Oh, now he gets cranky. It's a nice crab though. Call it, Lindsay. Are we going to get there?
Maybe 5.
Maybe a 5 is the call. I accept. Happy for a 5er.
I also like how we're chucking numbers out like we have any idea.
Oh.
Like there's any way to gauge what's going to happen.
Well, there's 1, 2, possibly 3. I think we're going to fall 1 short.
Oh.
1 short. You know it's going to be close. There's 2 measurers. There's 2 measurers to get to 30. And you're one of them. We might do this, you know. I'm calling it. We're going to do it. And just like that, we're not doing it anymore. Oh, no! Just. That's it. We're going 30, people. A clean 30. That's a nice crab. Obviously, he's... Oh yeah, he's well and truly. 30 sand crabs, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a healthy looking tub. Well, 30's not too bad at all. It was looking a bit slim at the start there, but we came back with a wet sail and also wet clothes.
Wet everything.
Wet everything. But we're going to scoot back into a bit more protection, and yeah, we might have a bit of a chat then. Rain, spray, chop, swell, but we made it.
We did.
We made it, and we've got a good feed of crabs, and that's the main thing. The juice was worth the squeeze.
It was. It was a little bit sketchy at the start.
I was getting very negged out at the start there. When I pulled that first pot, I was expecting to see like 70 in the first pot. I was just getting a bit excited last night. I couldn't sleep real well for some reason. Had a dream about crabs. I caught a lot of crabs in that one pot I pulled in my dream, and it didn't happen like that in RL.
No. But we got there in the end.
Yes, a couple of big pots saved us. The old 9er and the 5 after it. They were a good pull.
Yeah, good top up.
And they're nice size. There was a couple of just legals there, but there's some really nice size sandies there. Mate, how are you going to do yours?
Oh, like textbook old school.
For you guys who've been watching the channel for a while, there's a way of steaming crabs called the Lindsay method, and I'm happy to report that's Lindsay, and it's his method. It's actually, I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I'm going to do it in about an hour, so you can just watch then. But we got 15 crabs each, mate. That's a few sangers.
Yep.
And I've got a few mates who are going to be very appreciative of the crabs. I'm going to take them over to Moreton, actually filming another episode with Shauno and the 4-wheel drive 24/7 crew. Graham's on this one, and he put in a big order for some crabs, and I talked a massive game, so I'm just stoked I could provide some of the goods. But mate, yeah, I think we did well.
Yeah, a bit of fun in the trying conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be our last crabbing session for the season.
No, we'll get another couple in.
Yeah, there's going to have to be a Chrissy crab there.
Yeah.
Surely a Chrissy crab. Well guys, I'm back home and it is time to cook and clean some crabs. These guys have been in an ice slurry. Lindsay only took 10, so that means I've got my full bag of 20 there, and that's going to take a bit of cleaning, but plenty of tasty sand crab meat there, and I know the boys are really going to enjoy it. So what we're going to do, I'll show you how to clean them real quick, show them how I boil them up using the Lindsay method, and then I think we might finish off this episode over in Moreton Island, sharing a crab or two with the lads. Whole range of different sizes too, but some really nice quality sand crabs in the mix there. Like these guys here, they're really nice size sandies. All nice hard shells, so they haven't molted recently. They should be nice and full, and yeah, there should be plenty of meat there. That's a really good haul. I'm happy with it. It started slow, but we finished off with a bang. Now, if you're going to clean a lot of crabs, you kind of have to get yourself situated. Being summer, hydration is the key to success. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the shell off here, take the guts and gills out, and crack them in half, and then we're going to steam them, sorry, that way. So, easy way to clean them. Get that flipper, peel back the flap, and the whole top bit will come out. Well, top bit, shell I should call it by its proper name. Shell will come out. Have a bucket ready to rock and roll because there's going to be lots of bits flying around. From there you can just use your thumb, peel out the gills, twist off the front bits. These are all scientific names for these parts of the crab's anatomy. Like so. Now you're left with a bit of gut section in the middle. I've always just used the hose. I haven't actually found it to affect the meat at all. It's just a quick way to do it, especially when you've got 20 to do. And then there's a little section there. I like to just press it forward and then back. It snaps out. If there's any more guts in it from there, Again, quick hit with the hose. And there you've got a clean section of crab. Break it in two, and that's nice and easy to deal with, really easy to cook as well. That took about, by the time you get to your 5th crab, it should take you about 30 or 40 seconds per crab. But those guys are ready for the steaming. Beautiful. There's a nice full basket of crab halves, ready to rock and roll. Just chuck some water in the cooker, so that's just your standard crab cooker. You get them from BCF. Comes with a big pot, really awesome. Hook up to a 9 kilo gas bottle. That flame roars too. Perfect for prawns as well. Just gonna add a bit of salt. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, adding the salt to steam, but can't hurt, can it? The big secret ingredient though is honey. Gives the crabs a real nice sweet taste. That's where the Lindsay method comes into its own. Lindsay reckons about 2 tablespoons. Give it a quick stir around. Put in a trivet, and that just keeps the basket up off the bottom of the pot there. Chuck the lid on, and when it's boiling, we'll chuck our crabs in. Now we grab our crab. And away they go. So cooking time, it changes every cook. Depends on the pot size, the amount of water you got on there, your flame, the wind, all that sort of stuff, how many crabs. So you just keep checking, that's the best way to do it. Keep having a look, and when the top ones are cooked, give them a shake around, and nice and cooked, nice and firm, and they should be good to go. Well, I had to resort to the good old-fashioned backyard windbreak. Let's give it a bit of a look-see. Oh yeah. Yep, they're just about done. I'll give it another 40 seconds. Oh yeah. How we looking? But what I'm going to do, give them about a minute here to just cool down in the open air, and I'm going to chuck them in these containers and chuck them in the freezer. That's just going to pull the temperature down nice and quick and stop the cooking process. You can dunk them in icy water, but I reckon it actually pulls the flavour out of them. Because we've opened them up, you already exposed the meat. You don't really want to be dunking them in more water unless you're going to mix in salt and honey and all that sort of stuff. So don't wash the flavour out of them, just chuck them in some containers, chuck them in the freezer. That'll pull them down nice and quick, and they'll be ready to eat in about half an hour to 40 minutes. Look at that though. Ow! Nice clean half crabs. These guys are ready for the chilling. How good do they look? Oh, yum! Righto, ladies and gents, you saw it cooked. There's the crab, but more importantly, here's the crew. We're on Moreton Island. You might be able to see, we're on Moreton Island with the crew from 4-wheel drive 24/7. That light is super bright in the eye. Oh, we've got a cameraman doing cameraman things. And I promised them some crab. Now, producer, when's this episode going to air?
February. I want them with big claws. Sorry, Sammy.
No.
Sorry.
No.
That's mine.
We'll get into it, boys.
How does this go?
It goes a little bit like this.
Tiny bit smaller.
This is why we go crabbing, so you can share it with your mates. We've had a few beers, we've got a fire going. They're sharp, you know. Hang on, put your finger in there so you know what we're dealing with.
There's enough at 2, isn't there?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Look at that, that's lovely.
Well, we're going to get in, if you're going to be doing that, Sean.
Look at that,
It's
mate.
crab time.
Ooh, look at that. Not very often you got that many crabs. Actually, there's been a time, but...
Yeah. But the doctor had to fix those ones. You didn't eat many of them. But no, there we go. There's the crabs. Freshly caught a day and a half ago. But definitely check out this Moreton Island episode. It's going to be a banger as well. Graham's here, all the way from WA.
Yeah, brah.
Just feed it.
If anyone's going to eat your crabs, bro, it's me. These are superb. They're actually not as good as West Australian crabs.
Oh.
The blue swimmer crabs.
Turn the camera off.
Wait. Bring that camera back here. Everyone in WA, Mandurah boys, Busso boys, we're about to come into crabbing season. These things, look at that little girl. But we do get some big bucks. WA. Sammy though, he's just learning, but he's getting good at it. So follow him, give him a like.
I'll have yours then if you don't like it.
I like it.
By Graham's standards, that's 6.5 dick lengths, that caught.
The only time you're happy to catch crabs.
No doubt.
Nah, so thought we'd share them with the boys. Anyway, hot tip from this episode, I turn a car into a boat and we do heaps of other still cool stuff, so make sure you tune in to see that. February, I'm not going to talk to you much longer because I'm going to have some crabs. The cameraman's going to have some crabs. I'll finish the rest at home. Good to see you. Well guys, that is all for this week. Just a quick reminder, there's still heaps of merch available from SammyHitzkeFishing.com. Hats, shirts, stickers, fishing tools, de-hookers, and the bottle openers, I'm happy to announce, are inbound. They will arrive this week and I will put them up on the website as soon as they get here. So you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll make sure I post it on all my social media platforms so you guys don't miss out and you can get them before Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.